Off-the-shelf content is totally different to custom content, as the name suggests, and as you probably know, but there's a couple of things when you're talking about off-the-shelf content and the traps that you want to be aware of going in up front. I like to think of it as like I'm renting a house, for example, and I'm leasing the physical space, and I suppose it's similar to courses as well. And I may decorate the house, and I may decorate, put some pictures and paintings up on the wall, make it feel homely, make it feel customized. I suppose the same principle applies with off-the-shelf content, is where you might tweak it, might put some branding on it, and you might put some specific URLs and some nuances that relate to specifically to your organization and target audience. But there's a fine line between going too far with that as well, much like the house metaphor. If I'm leasing a house, I don't want to start knocking out walls and renovating the kitchens, doing some wholesale changes to the house. It's not my house. I'm leasing the house. At the end of the lease, I either renegotiate a lease or move on. So the same principle with the off-the-shelf content too. You want to modify it and customize it perhaps to make it a little bit more tailored, but at the same time, you don't want to go too far, because the more you spend time and money updating that off-the-shelf content, at the end of the day, you're just leasing that content. So if you don't lease it, then you're gonna have to walk away from that content. So I guess the same principle. You're not gonna move into a house and start renovating the kitchen and painting the walls. You just might want to do some light touch decorations to make it a little bit more tailored and customized. So I guess when you're licensing off-the-shelf content, think of it in the same way. So hopefully that's been a little bit helpful and helps steer people to know where that sort of line or the threshold might be between licensing something and modifying it to make it a little bit more personalized before you go too far, and next minute it's like you've invested too much and you've renovated someone else's kitchen that's not your kitchen. If you start doing that, that's when you need to start considering the value of custom e-learning compared to licensing something that exists. Hopefully that's helpful for people.